Hello friends, this class we are going to see how to calculate per unit values of various power system components and solve the per unit reactance diagram problems. Before going to see, just to recall the previous class topics. Last video we saw single line diagram, impedance diagram and reactance diagram, then studied to draw these diagrams. Impedance diagrams are obtained from the single line diagram. All the symbols in the single line diagram are replaced by their respective single phase equivalent circuit. The purpose of impedance diagram is used in load flow analysis. The another name of load flow analysis is power flow analysis. Here, do one approximation. The shunt branches of the transformers are removed because the impedance values are too low compared to the primary side impedances of the primary and secondary side impedances of the transformer. Now let's see. Here, these two are the no load branches or shunt branches of the transformer. Here I remove that shunt branches. Now we get the approximate impedance diagram. This diagram is used in, these type of diagrams are used in power flow analysis. Then reactance diagram. Again omit all resistances and static loads. We get the reduced diagram. That diagram is called reactance diagram. This type of reactance diagrams are used in short circuit analysis. Also we saw per unit value and important formulas the last class. The per unit value is equal to actual value divided by base value. If we know any one actual quantity of the power system, we calculate the per unit value by using this formula. Per unit value is equal to actual value divided by base value. Any quantity means in power system the quantities are voltage, current, impedance, etc. Here I give an example formula. The impedance value of the power system or transmission line is known means per unit impedance is equal to actual impedance divided by base impedance. The actual impedance is the known value or is obtained from the nameplate details. Then you calculate the base impedance by using this second formula, that is base kilovolt square divided by base megavolt ampere. This both are the base values of the particular component. The base megavolt ampere base MVAB is common for all power system component. Then these formulas for transformers. A transfer the secondary side reactances to primary side, referred to primary side. X01 is equal to X1 plus X2 divided by K square. K is the transformation ratio. X1 primary side reactance, X2 secondary side reactance. By use this formula or use the second formula, that is referred to secondary side. X02 is equal to K square X1 plus X2. Similarly for impedances and resistances. The impedance is referred to primary side means Z01 is equal to Z1 plus Z2 divided by K square. Then what is K? K is the transformation ratio. Transformation ratio, that is secondary side voltage divided by primary side voltage, V2 divided by V1. By use this formula, we can transfer the impedances or reactance or resistance to any one side of the transformer and calculate the per unit value. You transfer in primary side or secondary side, you get the answer the same value. There is no change. Then This formula for power, these formulas are power formulas. Real power P is equal to VI cos pi, reactive power VI sin pi. Then apparent power for lagging power factor loads, they are inductive loads, P minus JQ. Here the minus sign indicates the current lags the voltage by some angle. The lagging current is indicated here minus P minus JQ. Then this formula is most important formula, change of base formula. Change of base formula, x per unit new is equal to x per unit volt, kVb old divided by kVb new, the whole square into MVAb new divided by MVAb old. This is for new per unit reactance. Similarly, new per unit impedance, here instead of x, here put Z. These formulas are used for the old per unit value, the manufacturer fixed on per unit value. From that per unit value, you calculate the another one base per unit value by using this formula. Then is the final important formula. The base values of the primary side of the transformer and the secondary side of the transformers are changing because the low tension and high tension side voltage ratings are different. That time, here any one side of the base voltage is known. From that base voltage, here we calculate another side, transformers another side base voltage. For example, the low tension side base voltage of the transformer is known, means you can calculate the high tension side base voltage. Just cross multiply the term. Base voltage on high tension side is equal to base voltage on low tension side into HV side rating divided by LV side rating. Here HV side rating and LV side rating. Ratings means the transformer values mentioned in the nameplate details. That details are mentioned in single line diagram. Or it told it's the old value. Now let's see one example problem. A three-phase generator with ratings 1000 kilovolt ampere, 33 kilovolt has its armature resistance and synchronous reactance as 20 ohm per phase and 70 ohm per phase. Calculate the per unit impedance of the generator. Here only one component, three-phase generator, and its ratings are given. Then actual resistance and reactance of the synchronous generators are given. The resistance 20 ohm per phase, reactance 70 ohm per phase. Calculate per unit impedance. You know per unit impedance formula. Per unit impedance equal to actual impedance divided by base impedance. Actual impedances are directly given, but you calculate the base impedance. Before going to calculate the base impedance, you want to choose base kilovolt and base megavolt ampere. Here only one component, so there is no confusion. The component rating is chosen as the base value. Here number of components are there in the power system or in the given problem. Here we choose the highest value as the base value. The megavolt ampere base is common for all the components. Then the kilovolt base is varying transformers high tension side to low tension side or low tension side to high tension side. So here in this problem we choose the generating rating as the base value. Therefore, base kilovolt is equal to 33 kilovolt. Base megavolt ampere is equal to 1000 kVA. Here the kilovolt ampere only given. You convert kVA into MVA. Here multiply 10 power minus 3. The multiplication factor 10 power minus 3. So that 10 power minus 3 into 1000, that is 1 megavolt ampere. Then 20 ohm per phase, that is the armature resistance. 70 ohm per phase, that is the synchronous reactance. The armature resistance value given, Ra is equal to 20 ohm per phase. Then synchronous reactance X is equal to 70 ohm per phase. Therefore, impedance is equal to, impedance of the generator is equal to Ra plus J into Xs. That is equal to 20 plus J 70. This is the actual impedance of the generator. Therefore, per unit value or per unit impedance equal to actual impedance divided by base impedance. Base impedance formula, KVB square divided by MBAB. Here KVB 33 divided by MBAB 33 square divided by 1. 33 square is equal to 1089 ohm. Then per unit value is at per unit value is equal to actual impedance. This one is the actual impedance, 20 plus J70 divided by base impedance. Base impedance is a calculated value 1089. 20 divided by 1089, 0.018 plus 70 divided by 1089, 0.04 per unit. This is the actual per unit impedance of the given component generator. Let us see another one example. A three-phase delta star transformer with ratings 100 kVA, 11 kilovolt bar 400 volt has its primary and secondary leakage reactances 12 ohm per phase and 0.05 ohm per phase respectively. Calculate the per unit reactance of the transformer. This problem contains one component, that is transformer. Here the per unit values can be calculated either primary side or in the secondary side. Both sides the values are same. Here I will going to calculate the per unit value first in the primary side. Finally calculate in secondary side, then verify the result. Given component is the transformer. The primary side leakage reactance X1 is equal to 12 ohm per phase. Secondary side leakage reactance 0.05 ohm per phase. Then the rating of the transformer 100 kVA. Primary side voltage rating 11 kilovolt. Secondary side voltage rating 400 volt. This is primary side. This one is the secondary side. Primary side delta connected. Secondary side star connected side. First I choose the primary side rating as the base value. Here the 11 kilovolt is chosen as the new base value. This 100 kVA, the power rating is common for both sides. Primary ratings are chosen as base value. Therefore, the primary side power rating 100 kVA, the secondary side power rating also 100 kVA. Here the megavolt ampere base rating is equal to 100 kVA into 10 power minus 3. Then only 100 kilovolt is changed into megavolt. 100 into 10 power minus 3 megavolt ampere. Then kVb, kilovolt base on primary side, is equal to 11 kilovolt. Now base reactance is equal to kVb square divided by MVAB. Here 11 square divided by 100 into 10 power minus 3. That is equal to 1210 ohm. Then calculate the actual reactance. Actual reactance. Here we transfer the secondary side reactance value into primary side. That is X01 is equal to X1 plus X2 divided by K square. K is the transformation ratio. K is equal to V2 divided by V1. Secondary side voltage divided by primary side voltage. Secondary side voltage 400 volt. Primary side voltage 11 kilovolt. That is 11,000 volt. That is equal to 0.0364. Now substitute the values. X1 12 plus X2 0.05 divided by K square 0.0364 square. That is equal to 12 plus 37.737. That value is equal to 49.737 ohm per phase. Now let's calculate the per unit reactance. Per unit reactance, that is X per unit, is equal to actual reactance divided by base reactance. Here this is the actual reactance. This one is the base reactance. Base reactance value 1210. Actual reactance value 49.737. Substitute here. That is equal to 49.737 divided by 1210. That is equal to 0.0411 per unit. Now let's calculate the same problem in the secondary side. That means we transfer the reactance into secondary side. X02. Calculate X02. Let us consider this. This is number 2. Secondary rating are chosen as base value. The secondary side voltage rating 400 volt converted into kilovolt, that is 10 power minus 3, that is equal to 400 into 10 power minus 3 kilovolt. Then there is no change in the power rating. MVAB is equal to 100 kilovolt ampere into 10 power minus 3, that is equal to 100 into 10 power minus 3 megavolt ampere. Base reactance XB. The formula KVB square divided by MVAB. Here KVB 400 into 10 power minus 3 the whole square divided by 100 into 10 power minus 3. That value is equal to 1.6 ohm. Then now calculate the actual reactance. Actual reactance calculate. That is, their reactances are referred to secondary side. The x1 is referred to secondary side, x naught 2. X naught 2 is equal to k square into x1 plus x2. K square value already calculated value. K value is equal to 0.0364. So therefore k square 0.0364 the whole square into x1 12, x1 value 12 plus x2 value, x2 is equal to plus 0.05, that is equal to 0.059 ohm per phase. Now again find the per unit reactance. X per unit is equal to actual reactance divided by base reactance. Here this is the actual reactance. This is the actual reactance value. Then base reactance value is this one, 1.6. Here substitute here actual reactance 0.0659 divided by 1.6. That is equal to 0.0411 per unit. Here in both sides the values are same. Here also 0.0411 the values, the per unit value calculated in primary side. Then second case the per unit value calculated in secondary side. Here also 0.0411 per unit. So no need to calculate both sides. Calculate any one of the side in transformer.